It's saying it's okay. So right now, look, the thing's fucking flying. All look at that activity monitor. My shit's gonna blow up. It's gonna fucking explode. What should I do? Should I make this thing big or should I make the other thing big? Which one's gonna be big? You want to see my beautiful face, or do you want to see the dog shit that... I guess I got to make the dog shit big, because then you're not going to be able to see... you're not going to be able to read what they're saying, because I know most people out there are cranky old fucks, and if you're a cranky old fuck, that means your eyesight's probably no good, because you're like cranky old fuck. And then let me shrink Desi, okay? Desi's going to shrink for a second, okay? How we do want to see a little bit of me, because I am a beautiful guy. I'm a beautiful guy. You know, you want to get off. I want to open this shit and get right fucking into it. And every single time it's like, oh yeah, but you gotta open up this. You gotta open up that. You gotta open up this. And you know what? Like, the amount of times I just said fuck all that and I just went right into it. I mean, I've been doing that for fucking years, and that's why you get shit that looks like it was recorded on a toaster. Okay, I don't want toaster shit. I don't want Hollywood either. But just give me something. Give me something, you know what I mean? And they're like, oh, but nowadays with the computer, you can do it all yourself. Yeah, that's the fucking problem. I'm here for fucking 15 minutes just trying to get this thing fucking working. Okay, hold on a second. All right, I think this is good. I think it's good. Just make sure that everything's going, because you know what? After fucking last time, which I'll tell you about in 2 seconds, make sure this is good. Make sure this is good. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 3 of Des Shits On. Okay, Des Shits On is now 3 episodes old, assuming we get to the end of this one. Okay? Yeah, so if you noticed, a little bit of a change going on here. We're trying new things. We're trying to upgrade and be fucking, I get we're degenerates. We tell you in the intro, in the information, that if your expectations are anything above fucking there, that's your fault, okay? Because it is what it is, okay? At the same time, a fucking, like I said, a basic level of fucking shit, it helps a little bit. It helps to have a basic level of quality. Okay, because I'm fucking going off last week thinking, yeah, this is a good one. We're roasting, the fucking former president and this fucking Jeep rock star, and I'm like in a vibe. I'm like, yeah, we're doing it. I fucking listen back. What do I fucking hear? Fucking demons crawling through the fucking wires. And you can't undo that shit. You can't undo it. What, am I going to do it again and pretend that I'm as angry as the first time I heard it? No, that was the first time I heard the podcast. That's it. I'm not doing it again. It's a first reaction. So I had to live with the fact that I'm like, look, I'm listening back going, yeah, no, there you go. You can make it a good point. And then all of a sudden, the devil's farting again. Unbelievable. This is why. Like, you look at guys like fucking Thing. You look at all these guys with all this fucking money, and you're like, yeah, we had this. Like, motherfucker, you had fucking tech guys. You got this guy. You got a guy wiping your ass. You got a guy fucking cutting up your bananas for your breakfast. Okay, what do I got? I got fucking nothing. I'm doing all this shit myself. I'm probably even I put this in so I can hear, but I'm probably fucking up even with this microphone thing. I don't know. I'm not used to it, okay? I'm trying my best. Try my fucking best, okay? Do I gotta tilt this? I don't even want to touch it. If I touch it, the whole thing's gonna come fall apart. And then there's no more Desi. There's no more Desi shits on it. Is a thing, and then I gotta go back to fucking microwaving fucking pizzas for people who don't even appreciate it, okay? And I'm not doing that anymore. This is all a joke. The whole thing is a joke. If it's gonna be a joke, then let me use the joke to fucking make myself some money, okay? Or to not be able to not have to do that again. Let's get to the point, Desi, right? Okay, this week, Desi Shits on Twitter. I'm going to try to make this a regular thing. Look, I am just getting on Twitter now, which is probably a good thing, because if I was on it for all this time, I mean, maybe it would have catapulted me to the fucking top of the food chain, because they would have seen all the truth that I'm spitting and said, oh, this guy knows what it is. Everybody fucking lift him up. But realistically, I also know that I would be fucking walking around on this thing 12 hours a day, just shitting on absolutely fucking everybody, walking around in a horrible mood, and they'd be like, Desi, Jesus, what's your problem? I'm walking around in a horrible mood because I'm realizing how much of the planet is just Muppets. How much of the planet is just people who never had an original thought in their head, who've never just looked out a window. All these people saying, I got this degree, fuck your degree. Nobody cares about your degree. Have you ever looked out a window? Look out a window and say, hey, why is that like that? Yeah, why is that like that? Now, granted, there's too many of those people too. There's people who are fucking smoking J's all day long and just like, just in an alternate reality saying, hey, why is maroon not the same thing as burgundy? And it's like, yeah, nobody gives a shit, guy. Nobody fucking cares. Move on, right? So there's two sides to this whole thing, but the happy medium. The happy medium is the people who have the third eye. But no, just fuck your third eye. Just your basic fucking eyes open. Okay, you got two eyes. As far as I'm concerned, that's enough. Okay, what do you see? Sorry for all the blind people out there, but okay. So ears, your two, whatever it is, your basic fucking observations of stuff. Okay, that's all you need. That's all you need is a basic observation of things, and it's such a rare commodity. You go on shit like this. And I know what I'm in for. I'm going to get myself in trouble on here. And they're going to tell me, because I have a feeling I'm going to get fucking banned. Because I'm going to try to cut somebody, down to size, and they're going to say, oh, that violates. Okay? So that's what I expect to be in for. But here, we're going to call it Desi Shits on Twitter. Now, like I said, I'm not on Twitter, so we're going to try to do it so that we actually build something up. I got 0 followers, 0 following, whatever. We're going from scratch. All I got is you can see here. Let's go here. Hopefully that doesn't change the lighting. It probably does because this whole thing's a fucking sham. Okay, go here. To my, hey, go away. Okay. This is what I got. So I don't even have a banner. I have the picture. It says Des the Degenerate. That's me. Des for Prez 2020. And then, okay, oh cool, I can move this around and it doesn't move there. Oh, learning something new every day. Okay, here we go. And it says over here, if you can read it, it says if you're going, there you go. Cool, look at that. If you're going to be populist, maybe don't have golden toilets. Sounds like it makes sense to me. Okay. Oh, look at this already. Okay, look, you might like. We're gonna start with things that, we'll go, because I got zero. So this is me investigating the fucking Twitter sphere. This is me making my grand entry. We're starting with 0, and so you might as well go to the things you might like. Look at who they think I am. Do they know who I am? They clearly don't know who I am. There's this shit. I don't know what the fuck PCWU. I don't know what that is. I don't really care. It's probably a bank. Oh yeah. What did I say? U.S. firm of worldwide network of Price Waterhouse Coopers. Don't know what the fuck that is. Sounds like a bank. Sounds like something that's gonna fuck me in the ass with some ridiculous fucking APR. So, no thank you. Look at that. New Jersey. New Jersey. Why would I want to follow New Jersey? Look, eventually I'll follow New Jersey. I actually don't have a problem with New Jersey. I think the whole thing of, like, New York shitting on New Jersey is a bit much. It's like fucking relax, like New Jersey, Long Island, at a certain point, parts in Queens, Brooklyn, it's all the same shit. Staten Island, at a certain point, it's all the same thing. It's all the same, it's linked into the same, thing. There's people commuting from Jersey to New York. I don't know why, but maybe there's some people commuting from fucking New York to New Jersey. Who knows? They got fucking Yoda, a picture of Yoda holding the state. I don't think that's an authentic picture. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to say I don't think this was actually in whatever Star Wars thing. I don't think it's actually a still frame. I think they put the jersey in after that. Just saying. But do we like New Jersey? Here's the thing. I'll follow New Jersey. Okay, I will. But the first follow is important. Okay? First follow is very important. And that's not going to be my first follow. There's no fucking way. 100, 112, 155 in? Okay, sure. But not fucking number 1. And I'll tell you what else is not going to be number 1 is the fucking next one right here. This. I don't think so. Again, we'll get around to it. Actually, if you hark back to last week's episode, okay, there's actually a good reason for us to like this guy, right? Because we have a bit of an agenda here. We have a bit of a career agenda. So, again, I think this. I don't want to be too ceremonious about this shit because at the end of the day, one like is one like. It doesn't matter if your first like is fucking Justin Timberlake or fucking Justin Timberlake's masseuse. It doesn't matter. It's all just it scrambles up at the end, and then it just becomes a bunch of people you follow. And I don't. And I you know anything about me? I hate ceremonial shit, and I hate getting too fucking thing about shit that just doesn't matter, right? But I will say It's like the first pitch in the ball game. Yeah, he's not gonna be my first pitch. We'll come back to him second or third because, like I said, we have an agenda. We're trying to be this guy's campaign manager or campaign strategist or just anti-bullshit political consultant. Don't forget that. Remember the currency of the term political consultant. It's hot. People want it. People pay money for this, apparently. Apparently, if you're a political fucking consultant, you get to live in fucking penthouses in skyscrapers. For doing what? I got no clue. But if it's something that I can't do, then I'd be shocked. I'd be fucking shocked. If they want big fucking giant words, I'll just buy a fucking thesaurus or a dictionary and spit them out, anti-disestablishmentarianism. But I don't think they want that. I think they want functional. I think they want somebody who's not going to blow smoke up this guy's ass. So that if he wanted to run again, or if he wanted to be the puppet master behind the scenes and say, I want this guy to run, I want that guy to run, you drop out, you fucking stay in, blah, 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 blah. Well, then maybe they want a guy who actually knows what the fuck's going on instead of a guy who is sitting there fucking cheerleading for just some random people just because they have a blue shirt on. And going, there, well, this isn't like the last guy. Wah wah ha ha. No, stop it. Again, if you want my services, I'm available. So let's we're gonna do something different. Let's go somewhere else first. What's gonna be okay? If it's not gonna be Jersey, well then we might go Brooklyn. Is Brooklyn a thing? Let's go type in Brooklyn. Okay, Brooklyn Dad Defiant. Brooklyn Nets, where's actual Bam? There's got to be something for like okay, what about New York? Just type in, what about New York? New York. The New York Times? What the fuck is wrong? New York Post? I just want New York. New York City. Let me type in New York City. That's going to be number one. NYPD. This is getting fucking ridiculous. Can you just get me a page? I want my first follow. I want to have my first thing that I'm following. And it's going to be New York people. Look at all this garbage. Look at all this garbage. Just give me New York City. Twitter, New York. That doesn't count. I don't want Twitter's version of what's happening. City of New York. There we go. It's the city government, granted, mind you. But hey, there we go. Desi's first follow. Look at this. Look at this. One following. We are off to the races. Ladies and gentlemen, New York City. New York City is number one. Now let's go in and let's just see what kind of shit they're serving up for us today. There he is, Clown Ball of the Year. I wish you could see my mouse. Because I'm hovering my mouse here and you're not seeing it. I don't like that. All technical bullshit. Like... We gotta figure that shit out. We gotta figure it out. I just don't know what I'm doing with all this stuff. I really don't. I have no clue. And okay, but now it's moving. Why is it moving now? Oh boy. Ah, jeez. Okay, what do we got? City of New York. Official New York City government Twitter. Keep up with New York City NYC news services, programs, free events, and emergency notifications. Yeah. Okay. So in case, I get those fucking Amber Alerts, things saying, hey, there's a black Escalade speeding down a highway. It's got fucking 3 people in the back. The guy who's driving it is on a mixture of fucking speed and, 4 locos and is looking pretty tenuous. And then they end up fucking solving it 3 minutes later anyway. But, 3 minutes beforehand, everybody within a fucking mile radius is getting this shit on their phone going, bah, 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 like we're supposed to be able to do anything about it. If I see it going by on the highway, what am I going to do? Stop it? Hey, you, stop. Pull it over. Shoot his fucking tires out. I don't got a gun yet. Anyway, New York City, recovery for all. Breaking. This is a pinned tweet from 3 hours ago. New York, can you see this? Are we okay? We are, yeah. New York City Mayor, Clown in Chief, announces New York City has administered 5,746,378 COVID vaccines, more than the entire population of Minnesota. That's like a cheap shot at Minnesota. Minnesota's got a Minnesota's got to stop fucking shooting people for no reason. So I guess I can't be too thing about Minnesota right now. I you know, is that for visuals? I didn't get a fucking vaccine. I gotta stop saying vaccine because then they're gonna stop my thing. They're gonna say you're spreading misinformation. Let me tell you, bot that's fucking regulating this shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anybody who's listening to me at all regarding anything involving any of this COVID stuff, and I'm gonna stop saying it after this point. But anybody who's listening to anything I gotta say regarding this is a fucking moron. You're fucking stupid. I'm telling you up front, I got no idea what the fuck I'm talking about here. I don't think a lot of people do. So that's why I'm kind of like trying to hold people to the fire here. You know, like if somebody gives so much of this shit, right, is everybody in this age, in this day and age, is just picking their thing. Everyone nobody knows who the fuck they are, right? Everybody's just this vacant fucking thing walking down the street, acting like they know what they are, you know, but really it's all like within 2 fucking seconds of all falling apart. Everybody's just that close to the fucking edge. Okay? They have no idea who they are, so they have to invent this fucking personality. So they take whatever it is, and COVID bailed a lot of people out. Okay? Because now people who didn't have anything, you know, when they went on their dating profiles or whatever, they said, oh, what do I put? Now they can go, oh, vaccinated, and make sure you wear a mask, and oh, also. And now they're actually fucking vaccinating people. But people, God forbid, you tell these people to let go of the thing that's been their thing. You know, they became Mr. Vaccines or Mr. fucking wear a mask for the last year. Now what are they going to do? What are they going to do when it's over? They got nothing to do. So they're trying to be like, yeah, well, you know, it's still go, but you still need. Maybe you still do. I know this shit's fucking mutating again. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I know this shit is mutating, it's varying, whatever it is, but I'm going to listen to somebody who actually knows what the fuck's going on and not somebody who needed that to be their thing so that they got fucking extra 10,000 followers on this shit. For doing what? For being original? No. For being a fucking sheep? Anyways. Okay. This is okay. So now I just said that I wasn't going to say anything more about this stuff, but look, every single fucking post. Is this the only thing that's happening in the world, in New York? I get it. I get we got hit hard. I understand that. Is that the only thing that's happening? Numbers again. This and I don't care what he has to say. He's the most impotent fucking limp dick human being in politics. He's like the guy. You know what I've been saying? This guy, right? He's like, you know, when you're, you know, say you're in a fucking restaurant. Okay, and he's the fucking manager. And you know, like the managers who have no control? People like people walk over them because they could just tell you don't have control. You know? He's like that kind of guy, and he's looking for the corporate position because it's a fucking Chili's. Let's just say it's a fucking Chili's. Why not? And he's the guy who's looking for like a promotion. Because on paper, everything sounds, it's like, oh, and I can make this amount of money. But he's got no, like, real common sense or anything. And nobody respects him. And then now all of a sudden there's a flood in the Chili's. And he's walking around with this fucking clipboard and his thing saying, okay, well, I'm going to need you. And everyone's just like, guy, get out of the fucking way. Everyone grabs a bucket and everybody just starts getting to work. And he's, like, left in the corner. You know that moment where, like, it just crosses the line where it's like, now nobody fucking respects you? That's what this guy is. We all got the buckets. We're all doing the best we can. Okay, and in whatever way we can do it. It doesn't matter if we're elected, we're not elected. It doesn't matter what we do. Everyone's trying to do their best thing with this whole thing. Some people aren't. Some people are just being toddlers for the sake of it. Some people go, I'm not going to do that. You fuck. You need to get the fuck out the way too. But I'd say a large majority of people are just trying their best. Okay, we don't know what's going on. People are dropping dead left and right, you know, still, even though it's getting better. So everybody's just trying to do their best. Okay, but I will say at this point, I think that, you know, in this field and in all fields, he has proven himself to be an absolute limp dick, impotent guy. And not everything's about, you know, oh yeah, you gotta be, you know, that's not like a metaphor to say like you have to have fucking sexual prowess if you're trying to run for these positions. But I am, like I said, we're at the point now where I think nobody respects this guy. Nobody. I mean, if you respected him honestly as late as 2018, 2019, you're fucking late. You're fucking late to drop out. And if there's some people who are still clinging to this guy, I have no idea what to tell you. They got a fucking mayor's race coming up, and there's some people touting that. They're saying, yeah, I was an aide to this guy. Hey, I work closely with... Not a good look. And if it is a good look, then I don't know what city I live in. I really don't fucking know. I don't know. Anyways, more stuff. Now it's in Spanish. El Mayor, El En Vivo, Mayor, numbers, Corey Johnson, Mayor, numbers, COVID, Mayor, whale, COVID. There you go. Stop and admire the magnolias, okay? I'm gonna hit that with my first fucking like, okay? Sniff the daisies, smell the roses, you're alive. Because not everybody's alive now. Look at this, and then look at that. That's nice. I don't like nice things usually. I really don't like nice things. If everyone goes, oh, that's nice. The flowers, they're so nice. But you know what, though? In fairness, okay, so we won't use the word nice. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Again, breath in through your crooked nose, a little bit of oxygen, let it hit the brain, let all the other stuff for 2 seconds. We're going to get zen. Desi goes zen. That's going to be my next podcast thing. Desi goes zen to balance out the heap of negativity that we're dumping onto the planet with all this stuff. Okay, with Desi shits on, we're gonna basically say, fuck it, there's no reason to be alive anymore. We should all just kill ourselves. And then, get that out there, get that out of our system. And then we're gonna have Desi goes zen. Okay, Desi goes zen, and I'll get a fucking mat or one of those balls. Those kind of like the big bouncy balls that you can like sit on. We'll do one of these. Deep breaths. Look at some fucking flowers. Okay? Look at some fucking flowers. All right, what else we got? All right, I'm going to hop up because now we're going back to more normal in this mask, blah, 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 blah. Now it's like, okay. That's enough of that. So I got one follow. Now I think we broke the barrier of the one follow. And, Bray Wanderers. Where the fuck do they think I am? Bray Wanderers. It's not American. I'm not saying everything has to be American. I don't want everything to be American. But they obviously don't know where the fuck I am. Okay. Right. Okay, what's happening? Let's start there. Let's go to Explore. All right? Why not? You guys getting this? Shanghai. Players joining the new Europe Super League face bans from the world. Okay, so that's some soccer stuff. If it doesn't have West Ham, I don't want to hear about it. FIFA more soccer stuff. Super League, okay. Okay, there we go. Closing arguments on the way in Derek. Are we getting into this? Is there anything to really get into? Let's go click on it for a second. Is there anything to get into? Closing arguments in the trial for the murder of George Floyd began on Monday. They're showing the video. Do I need to watch this again? Do I need to watch them drag this guy fucking out of the car? Do I need to watch this again? Does anybody need to watch this again? I wasn't there. I get it. Look at all the shit that we have, seeing what happened. This fucking guy's gonna get off the hook. How much you? There we go. I can't watch. I can't fucking watch this shit. He's gonna get off the hook again. How much you want to bet? I'll bet fucking all the money I have. The only one they ever put away was that one who shot the guy. She thought it was her own apartment. She shot the fucking poor guy who was just literally answering his door, probably half asleep, dead, 25, 26. And that was some fucking horse shit too. And you could tell she felt sorry about it. Not that it makes any fucking difference because the guy's fucking dead. You gotta go. You gotta get put away. I'm not a law and order, justice, all this kind of blah 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 blah. But there's gotta be fucking consequences. And I would say if that was me, you'd have to say, yeah, I'll take whatever, you know? Jail fucking sucks. You know what else sucks? Is being dead because of what I did. And so they said, and in that case, nobody stuck up for her. Not saying that somebody should have. And then you could also say, 10 years, is that enough? Because that's what I think she got 10 years. It's like, is that enough? And you know what? 10 years is a long time. It's a long time. But at least, but at the very fucking least, and this is how sad the whole thing is, at the very fucking least, somebody got put away. How often do you see that? Fucking never. Fucking never. Dude fucking choked the fuck out of some guy on Staten Island and getting him fired Getting him fucking, nah, I'm not talking about anything else. Getting him fucking fired was a controversy. It's a fucking wheel that's gonna keep. Look, I understand now that corporate America has fucking decided now no more is no more. Now we all care. And they're putting out these stupid fucking ads. Like Amazon's the way. Yeah, Amazon really gives a shit. Amazon fucking really thinks your lives matter. They really fucking do. They're about to replace all your incomes with the fucking robots. Okay? And anybody who's unlucky to still be fucking there. God forbid you got a fucking union or some shit. God forbid you had anything to fight against this bald fucking dipshit and his ambition, quote unquote ambition, fucking Monopoly man. Have nothing there, but supposedly he gives a shit. Supposedly they care. Supposedly your life matters. And all that means is that they're gonna hire some fucking token guy who got no, like, going back to the COVID shit. They're gonna hire some guy who's got no fucking personality of his own, because that's what they're not looking for, people with personalities. If they were looking for people with personalities, Dez would be the CEO of every fucking big company in America. Okay? Because I can sell shit. I can sell shit, and I'll tell you exactly what it is. You tell me, what do I need to say to the public, and we'll get this shit flying off the shelves in a way that's not bullshit. Because so much of this is bullshit. We really, and Amazon, they don't fucking give a shit. And most people with half a brain can fucking see right through this shit. I don't even know where I was going with this whole thing. Okay, I was saying now corporate, okay, that's exactly what I was going to say. Corporate America has now gotten on board and saying, oh, now no more is no more, and we will stand up, and these lives matter. Watch this shit fucking turn out the same exact fucking way. Watch it turn out the same way. I'll be over here. If I'm wrong, I'll be over here saying I'm wrong. Okay? And you know, I'll fucking gladly be wrong if it means that we're actually gonna, dude who fucking snuffed this guy's life out is actually gonna fucking face some sort of consequences for that. Because, I don't know, that shouldn't be part of what's fucking allowed on the job. Only fucking job where there's no fucking consequences. So everyone's too much of a fucking pussy. Anyways, there's no, am I going to follow anybody here? Going back to follow, see, now bringing it back to me, right? Because that's what all this is on planet Earth today is enough of that shit. What about me? What about me? So what about Desi? Am I following people? Do I need to follow the Minnesota News? Do I need to follow Chow Zhang? Do I need to follow these, I don't know. I'm not going to speak on this until they, unfortunately, let the fucking guy off the hook, probably. In fairness, that's probably what's going to happen. Okay, funny tweets. Let's start with funny tweets. That's how much of a pussy I am, you know? Real shit happening in the world, trying to deliver you real content, and I go, enough with that already. After literally, 10 minutes? I said enough of that. We'll go back to it very shortly, but let's do a little bit of a breather, a little reprieve. Me after begging my friends to take pictures of me. I guess. I ain't never seen a car. Oh, look at that. Oh. Whoa. Hey. Look at this fucking car. That's nuts. Don't tell me my battery's low. Are you seeing my... Okay, so now I that's fucking fantastic. So let me give you a brief update on, you know, to all these people out there who think that they're these geniuses in fucking Silicon Valley. Did I show you this shit? Did I show you this? Do you know what this is? This is the fucking charging port on a mouse. On the bottom of the fucking mouse, okay? So now, let me show you this. Oh, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Oh, boy. Oh, come on. Okay, the geniuses, the absolute fucking, you know, brilliant minds. Because it's saying I got low battery. So, that's that charging. I can't even pull it up to the thing. That's that charging, okay? I can't use this now. I can't use this. And I'm here saying, is this stream running? Is that stream running? Is this remotely fucking working? And the answer to all those things, without my computer blowing up, mind you, are all these 4 things, can they run at the same time without my shit exploding? And the answer was yes. But of course, if 7 things go right, there's got to be the one thing that goes wrong. Now I got to charge my fucking mouse. And because these fucking geniuses, oh, he's such a genius, he reinvented how the world works. Yeah, if he was such a fucking genius, you put the charging thing on something that is in the bottom so you can actually use it while you charge. I don't know. What kind of education do you need to have that level of fucking common sense? That's what it is. They don't have common sense. Who decided this? Trillions of dollars. Trillions of dollars. And I'm watching this car thing over and over again because there's nothing I can do about it. Unless, look, I'll unplug it. Watch, I'm unplugging it. I'll start messing around with this. And then it's going to say, bam, your shit's dead. You got to fucking wait. All right, we're going to like this car thing because that's fucking bananas. Let's hear the sound. Can you hear the sound? I guess you can't hear the sound. Can you? I don't know. I have no clue. Okay. When you're hot but you sleep without a blanket, I don't know what's going on here. When you can't sleep without a blanket, who cares? Who cares? 21 Savage playing golf. Okay, this is all now. What's going on here? Is that dude? That's your dude, no? Anyways, okay. Okay, this is pure junk. This is not why I came here. See, you either have it one way, you have it another way. You have it that we're gonna look up real shit that's happening on the planet, and you get fucking exhausted because the heap of bullshit, or at least as it's presented on this website, because that's what they want too. They're not heaping you with the boring detail. I guess New York City's site was because of it. Here's the numbers, blah, 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 right? We started getting into the other shit, which is full of horse shit. Again, it's like, you know what it is? It's like you got to navigate this whole thing because you need to know what's going on. But then the more you get into it, you're like, the more human beings are fucked. And then you're like, maybe it's not even that. Maybe it's just the way this site's telling me. And then the reaction when I say, you know what? Fuck people. I'm going to look at fucking, cats humping each other. I'm going to look at, dogs, eating chocolate bars and then puking because they're not supposed to fucking do that. And then all stupid shit like that. And then, after 3 posts of that, I'm like, okay, this is all meaningless. Give me something real again. I'm not charging my mouse like I'm supposed to be. Okay. Let me let this charge for like 2 seconds. 3 minutes. Okay, I got the timer going. It's at 35. Okay, so when it gets to 40. So I got to entertain you now for 5 minutes because there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. And I'm not starting again. Listen, this has been, a pain in the ass to get off the ground. So if this is boring you, fucking deal with it and change the channel because today you got an infinite amount of possibilities. You have literally, they used to say on TV that they're like, now there's 200 channels. Now there's literally 2 fucking billion channels. There's some dude filming himself scratching his ass in fucking, Pakistan or wherever the fuck. Chile. Scratching his ass. Getting fucking 700 viewers, people throwing dog coins at him. That's the nature of shit today. Okay? So at any point you're bored by what I'm doing, if at any point you're bored by the fact that I'm taking up 5 minutes of time to charge my stupid fucking mouse because the other guy is this genius. He's supposedly a fucking genius just because he died fucking young. If he lived till he was 80, everybody would fucking hate him. But because he died young, and now they can control his fucking legacy and make him out to be this fucking Jesus, the Jesus of the tech world. But he couldn't figure out how to put a fucking charging port anywhere that wasn't the bottom of the fucking mouse. Some fucking genius. Anyways, what else we got? We got 3 more minutes. I don't even think it's not even going to charge in 3 minutes. But enough of the charger, right? Leave the fucking charger alone. The people out there don't give a shit. Not that they give a shit about anything that I say. Not that you should give a shit about anything I say. But What's the plans then for this Twitter? Okay, so we got the one follow, we got New York City. We need to think about people that we need to go with the people, we need to keep it balanced, okay? We need to have people that we like and admire and we look up to. We need to have people that we totally fucking hate. And then I guess an extension of that is probably the same thing as somebody fucking mowing their lawn. Are you hearing that? Anyway, you need to have the people who we like, people who we fucking hate, and or at least, people who we can argue with. Because I'm gonna use this platform. This thing is built for arguing, so I'm gonna become a fucking arguer. Before we end this stream, I'm gonna start arguing. I'm gonna start an argument with at least 5 people. And they're going to go and they're going to start furiously typing back. Little do they know that after I hit enter, I don't give a shit anymore. I fucking moved on. Go ahead, own me in the argument. I don't give a fuck. Self-promotion. I've just baited you in. So we're going to do anywhere from 3 to 5 arguments we're going to pick before this stream ends. And like I said, we're going to follow people we like, people we don't like, and as an extension of those two, but really mostly the second one, we're going to follow people we have to follow because they're in charge. So most people in charge are fucking dipshits that we fucking hate. And that's why they're in charge. Because if people like them, they'd get fucking assassinated or some shit. So we'll do that mix up of mix of things. So let's already, while this thing is, charging because it's dumbass fucking technology, let's start writing some fucking names down. Who do we want? Okay, we got the New York thing going. Who are people that we like in New York? Okay? Let's say, let's go outside of the political fucking realm for a second. People who represent New York. That who would be on this. Because I was going to say like fucking Scorsese or some shit. But does he have a Twitter? And if he did, do I really want to see what's on it? Probably not. Woke up and had some juice today. All right, let's say New York's. The first name that's coming to my mind is fucking Rosie Perez. Okay, big boxing fan. Brooklyn to the core. I'd say that's a good follow right there. Rosie Perez. Who else? Does Marissa Tomei have a Twitter? Maybe. Again, what would she put on Twitter? Do we really want to follow? I don't know. We'll have a look at that. We'll do some of these guys. What about? I'm just thinking New York people. Like fucking. What about the ASAPs? We'll see if they got anything with the ASAPs on there. Who else? ASAPs. We could do, we got to, you know what it is? We got to do just to get the mind going. We'll follow these and then hopefully there'll be something that's like other people you might like. And we'll say, yeah, okay. Yay, nay, yay, nay, yay, nay. I'm trying to think. Jesus, why is it so hard to think? Oh, you know what we got to do? Because there's okay, so now that's just, there's got to be more people. Why is it hard to think? Like, I'm thinking, like, again, Pacino, but Pacino's not going to have a Twitter. If Pacino has a Twitter, I'd be very disappointed. Because the whole appeal of Pacino is that he's just a different animal. A different animal with a different level of talent that just happens to be among us and doesn't do normal stupid shit that everybody else does. Because let's be honest, if he did, he'd probably just be another one of these kind of like typical kind of like, vote blue no matter who. But maybe not, because I fuck with Al Pacino. I really do. So we'll look up Al Pacino. Maybe there's like a fan club or something. If it's at least there's no Al Pacino himself, maybe there's a Twitter thing of like, here's all the stuff he did. Let's discuss what's his best movies, and then I'm there for that. Trying to think more like who else, like music people, sports people. Hey, fucking we got to go down that wormhole too. Something with boxing. Danny Jacobs, is he on Twitter? Would he be on Twitter? I don't know. Who else? Boxing. Oh, fucking Mike Tyson. Hello, like really. And then we'll leave the Brooklyn thing. We'll keep in the boxing thing. I'd love to say fucking Marvin Hagler, rest in peace, but he's no longer with us. Utterly savage human being from that era, which is my favorite era in boxing. So he's not here. No, he's no longer with us. And we're all the fucking less for it. But we can go within that circle. We'll look up my boy, Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray fucking Leonard. And then Tommy Hearns. Would Tommy Hearns have a tweet box? I don't know. We can look it up. And then I think you start typing those names in and it'll start saying more people to try to follow, blah, 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 blah. That's the New York thing. And then that's a bit of the boxing thing. So that's a good list of 9 people. Who else? Now, okay, now we got to go, after we get that, we got to go to the people we need to follow. Okay, Sleepy Bones Joe. Oh, boy. Oh, like I said, more importantly than Sleepy Bones Joe, right? Because we're New York first and foremost. We need to start following all these people running for mayor. And we got to see what they're trying to say about everything. So we got to follow all them. And so we'll do that. People running for comptroller who are trying to control the situation. People who are running for public advocate. Although actually, no, sorry. No. Nobody's running for public advocate. Because he just won that seat fucking recently. So, okay, I'm boring the shit out of you. I'm boring the shit out of myself. We're getting too speculative. I'm telling you what we're going to do instead of showing you what I'm going to do. But to my credit, I could have done that without, this fucking travesty right here. Okay, we're unplugging. I want to see how much of that charged in 2 seconds. We're at 13. They better not be fucking lying to me. Sometimes they say 13% and then, you turn around and it's dead within 2 seconds. Something tells me this was going to happen too. Let's get back to business. Okay, what do we say? Rosie Perez, because she's a champ. Rosie Perez in BK. Of course she would say Brooklyn. Because why? Because she's a champion. Follow. Oh, they know me so well. Is that because they're listening? Look at who's number fucking 2 right on this list. After some promotional bullshit that nobody gives a shit about. Nobody cares about that. Look who they have. They fucking know me too well. They know me too well. And again, are you listening to me? Is this a bug? Is this the fucking FBI? Is this some bot that's just, picking up the microphone or whatever? Or do they just know that if you fuck with Rosie Perez, you probably fuck with Marissa Tomei too? 2 legends of Brooklyn. Follow. Yes, I will. Let's see. Show maybe let's see how closely they're listening. More people. Okay, so they're not listening because that's not Matthew McConaughey. Although, you know what? We should probably follow Matthew McConaughey because he says he's going to be running for fucking governor. And they just put some fucking poll out that I just saw that he's actually fucking, he could win. He's running against the guy who you should feel bad for because he's in a wheelchair, but has no problem fucking frying people without any fucking evidence. Or when there's like, hey, yeah, it's really shady evidence. Maybe don't fry the guy because he might be innocent. Well, we're going to fry him anyway. Go here, Texas. And then you're like, okay, you know what, Mr. Wheelchairs, I don't actually fucking feel bad for you anymore. I don't fucking feel bad for you. I don't feel bad for anybody who is so caught up with thing that they would literally want to fry somebody if there was a chance that maybe that shit was fucked up. But it's a different, anyway. So long story short, let's actually follow, let's follow Matthew. That was a horrible fucking accent. I don't know what accent that was. It didn't sound anything like him. Journey Smollett. Is that Jesse Smollett? I'm not even... See, but the rest of them, they don't know. They go, PBC, yeah. No, thank you. Maybe later on, because I have to. But the PBC is like the fucking communist Russia of boxing, where it's like they live in this alternate... And then the truth is, ESPN now, too. All of them, each individual thing. Nobody's talking to each other. So everyone lives in this alternate reality and they show you the rankings. And it's like they're 3 guys. And then, obviously they ignore the fucking actual people who are at the top of the division. Or if it's like 1, 2, 3, if only one of those guys is their guy, that's the only guy who's showing up in their rankings. And then it's some guys you never fucking heard of from fucking Kyrgyzstan. Not that there's anything wrong with Kyrgyzstan. But don't tell me that guy from Kyrgyzstan, who then gets washed by one of your guys because you're just trying to make everybody look good, is one of the top of the division. Again, we're going to do a separate thing for boxing, hopefully at a certain point. That might be a whole separate, anyway, this is not what I don't care about anything. Samuel L. Jackson, maybe. Central Park, we got to follow Central Park. Chris Rock, we got to follow fucking Chris Rock. Salutes, Brooklyn. There we go. See, now they're kind of... let's stick to the Brooklyn thing for now. And then eventually, if it navigates out that way, McConaughey, but again, because he's running for fucking governor, blah, 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 blah. New York City Council, alternate side parking. Whoopi Goldberg, fucking Limp Dick, New York City Parks, See, we're picking up at an incredible pace now. New York City, again, Limp Dick's office. Yeah, fucking, you know, do I really even want to? I guess you know what? I'm going to. Going back to, you know, this counts as people we should follow, because you need to see, even just to see the horse shit, the fucking horse shit that they come up with. Because you know what's going to happen? They're going to fucking shoot some delivery guy in the head again, you know, and they're going to say, and they're going to, you know, they've been getting away with using the same shit over, I thought it was a taser, blah, blah, blah. They used that before. They're going to have to start getting really fucking creative now. They're going to be like, I beat him to death with the flamingo on the front lawn because I thought it was different. I thought, I was trying to fix his wounds. I was trying to basically comfort him because it's pink and it's a bird and it's nice, and I ended up fucking smashing his face in, and they'll let him off the hook with that. So to see the end, and then also, they're going to say, yeah, I know things look bad, but we stopped the guy who was stealing nuts from a Nuts for Nuts cart on 42nd Street. He's been detained. Thank God the streets are safe. Blah, 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 blah. As if to remind us, but that's what they're actually doing. And that's why they need to fucking be way fucking overfunded and way fucking overweaponized and fucking just sitting there acting like you're keeping me safe. You're eyeing me. You're eyeing me. I could tell if I was wearing a fucking suit, you wouldn't be fucking eyeing me. You'd be like, oh, that's a good guy going to work. Because I don't. Because I'm not going to just sit there and go like, yes, no, yes, thank you. Yeah, now I'm fucking, and you could just act on your suspicions. So I'm as bad as you want me to be. And you're sitting there fucking loaded. And you're acting like you're keeping the situation safe. Yeah, bullshit. Anyways, long story short, they get a follow just to even read some of the horse shit they're going to fucking come up with. Foodie New York City, no thank you. I don't need Foodie magazine to tell me where to go eat. MTA, for the same reason. The MTA is now closed from 2 to 4 to disinfect. Oh, really? Yeah, because you can't do the disinfecting at the end of every fucking line. No, you can't do that, right? You can't say, hey, maybe it'll take an extra 2 minutes throughout the day while we spray this shit down each way it goes. No, we're going to wait till the end of the day. Is that just code for I wanted to shut down fucking overnight service for fucking years now? And now this is my opportunity. This is my blank check. Now, but there's a virus. Yeah, bullshit. You just don't want to fucking do it. You haven't been wanting to do it. Anybody who has taken a train, plastered or not, maybe you're coming back from work, maybe you're just a fucking mess because you just had a whole round of fucking kamikazes that you ordered, and then everybody left, so you had to have them to yourself, and then you sang fucking Sweet Caroline at a karaoke bar, and you puked your fucking face off in front of the bar, and then you went home on a fucking train. It is what it is, right? But you know what? It doesn't help. If that's the case, you need to get into fucking bed, right? And it's supposed to be an hour journey. It ends up being a 2.5 hour journey because they've never wanted to run trains at nighttime. I get it. It loses money, whatever. It also keeps the whole shit going. I get that bars are closed. I get that, not everybody's open till 4 o'clock and all that kind of shit anymore. I get it. But watch them not fucking bring this back. Watch them not bring it back. They don't want to do it. They haven't wanted to do it for fucking years. Excuse me. God damn it. But we got to follow these fucking morons too. And then who we got? 311? Maybe 3. Maybe there might be some. What's on 311? Today 19 immigrants entered to Ellis Island. Take a like to that. Immigrants are essential. Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely. Listen, so now you're noticing. I think I've given away. I see things. I try to go always for the angle where I see things the way they are. Okay, but I do have a couple. My one thing bias is fucking immigrant shit, and of course you're gonna be biased towards immigrants if you live in fucking New York City. This ain't fucking Kansas. This ain't fucking Des Moines, Iowa. Okay, the whole story of fucking the whole New York attitude was built off of people who got fucking kicked out of somewhere, who are fucking being hunted down, who are being starved, who are being fucking, couldn't get anything more than a shit job, showing up here and having some clowns say the same fucking thing to their face, and then saying, you know what, I'm gonna fucking do my own shit. That's the fucking immigrant story. That's the New York story. Okay, it's the New York story. If you live within any of the 5 boroughs and you got fucking words, but yeah, they're coming in, fucking deal with it. Fucking deal with it. Look, can everybody come in? No. It doesn't make sense, right? You can only fit so many people into a thing. But you know what's going to happen? People are going to come in, and then the people who are going to go, whoa, there's too many people coming in. So fucking move to Nebraska, guy. And that's what happens anyway. They go move to Staten Island and Jersey. And all these people who are fucking Irish, especially, for some fucking reason, all these fucking Irish guys coming in, saying, yeah, well, we got here and they used to say you can't apply for our jobs. And yeah, and then what are you doing? Yeah, so now, you know what the Irish did when they said that? Unfortunately, a lot of fucking Irish, they said, oh, yeah, we don't want to be the bottom of the poll, because right now we're on the fucking bottom of the poll, because they explicitly say in the windows, do not apply for our shit. So I don't want to be at the bottom. I'll be the second to bottom, sure. So we're the black people, we'll put them beneath us. And that's where fucking Irish-American racism fucking started. Okay? And that's the kind of shit I got fucking goose egg tolerance for. Zero fucking tolerance for. And then granted, obviously, then the cops started calling and saying, we want a lot of Irish people. And then now we're in a situation where one person who isn't fucking white moves into the neighborhood and they go, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Or it's either two things. It's either we gotta win this neighborhood back, we're losing this neighborhood, or I gotta get the fuck out of here. So then fucking go. Fucking go. We'll start a GoFundMe. The way you start a GoFundMe to fucking help cops out who should be fucking fired for, I don't know, fucking killing somebody. We start a GoFundMe to help him out. Same way that we'll start a GoFundMe to fucking buy you your first house in fucking wherever in Staten Island or wherever it is that you want to fucking go. You should probably honestly be going to fucking Indiana or some shit like that. And we'll fucking help you out. Because at this point, the quicker you go, the more people can kind of come in and take your place and actually fucking, I don't know, contribute to culture and society, raise their fucking kids, try to earn an honest living. As long as that's going to be a thing anymore, before we all just fucking, before half of us, work for Amazon, the other half are just blowing Bezos all day. Anyways, like I said, the two things that you're not going to get, the two things that you're going to be like, oh, he's got a bias towards immigrant. Of course I'm biased towards fucking immigrants. I'm from New York. I'm from fucking New York. I'm from immigrants, clown. And then cop shit. Well, but the truth is with the cop shit, like I still think that with cop shit that I see things exactly like they are. I just think that it's the fucking narrative. I think we say, oh, there's sides. There's no sides. There's one side who sees what it is. There's one side who goes, granted, don't get me wrong. One side who goes way too fucking far and says all this shit. I get that. I understand that. But most people who are saying this can fucking just, I don't know, see what's happening. And then there's this other side who just goes, this is by the law. It shouldn't be resisted arrest. Meanwhile, the first time they get a fucking parking ticket, watch them fucking blow up because they can't fucking handle it. All these fucking people who have all these words saying, no, they need to do this. You wouldn't last a fucking day. These are the same people who go, oh, it's a bad neighborhood. It's bad. Yeah, because you wouldn't fucking survive there. You wouldn't fucking survive. You'd be done. You'd be somebody's bitch. That's why you need your fucking picket fence, because you're a pussy. And the quicker you can move to fucking wherever the fuck, the better. Now you know my bias is on those two things. Those are, again, like I said, the second one, I'm just seeing things for what it is. The first one is a bias. Immigrant shit, I'm biased. I'm sorry. Can everybody in the world come to New York? No. Right? But hey, we'll figure something out. We'll figure out a solution before we go to you can't. Shut up. Soon enough they're not gonna want to come to New York if we don't get our shit together. Two is about okay. Now they're more of the face mask shit. Summer job. Oh, Parks Department lifeguard. I could be a fucking lifeguard. Let's like that. And I think there's a thing you could do over here. Look at this. Add to bookmarks. I'll be a fucking lifeguard. Granted, if you start drowning, you might be done. Like, I would like to think that I got a heroic bone in my body, that I have a heroic impulse. That when I like to think one of the positive things about me is if shit goes down, like we're talking about in the Chili's before, if the Chili's started flooding, I'd be a guy with the bucket. I really would. I'm not saying that I'd be a tough guy if some guy came in with a gun and then I'd be like, hey, maybe I'm not that much of a tough guy. Like, I don't know. But I do like to think when situations call for help And especially if there's all these limp dick managers and people trying to organize the responses, like, get the fuck out of the way. We're trying to do shit here. We're trying to clean shit up. We're trying to move forward. But in this situation, I might not be able to help. If it's a pool, maybe. If it's the beach, you might be fucked. Just being honest here. And I guess, in terms of dress code, I haven't exactly been fucking bodybuilding. Not that I give a shit. I'll chill out there with with my fucking sad excuse for a fucking body. I don't really care. But, I guess I can't. If I'm wearing this, you're totally fucking dead. You're totally, and I might fucking die with you. Let me see. Want to be good to be a beach or pool? I'll pool. We're going with pool. Even though people pissing it and spitting it and then all that kind of shit. And then, I even thought about this the other day. Like, what happens? If somebody pisses in a pool, you got to drain the whole fucking pool? That's a lot of fucking water. It's a lot of water. I never had a pool, so this was never a part of my, I went to pool parties and shit. Which is actually, in retrospect, and I don't want to be one of these people who's always scared of things. Who's always like, you can't do this because the germs. And it's like, it's fine. But, you go to a pool party with kids, somebody's pissing in that pool. Somebody's pissing in that pool. I know they got the bacteria fighters, the chlorine and shit, but, the amount of piss I probably put in my mouth because of that. You see things you don't want to think about. It's like the laundromat. I just went to the laundromat and all my clothes smell like, I don't want to say it. I put enough, I was about to say deodorant. I put enough detergent in there. I didn't put the fabric softener. Maybe that was my fault. But it's like a cum machine, all right? Like, it's a cum machine. And it's not my cum, because it's a public fucking thing. So, things you don't want to think about, but you kind of have to. All that aside, and then we're talking about public pools here, so there's no restrictions. Like, I could, not to say that, but, like, I should be able to deny somebody. Maybe not. That takes away the idea of it being an egalitarian free public thing that people pay taxes for. Anyway, want to be at the beach or pool all summer? Or are you at least 16? Yes. With good vision? Good enough. Can swim 50 yards in 35 seconds. Have you always wanted your very own whistle? Yes, I fucking have. Yes, I fucking have. I would be such an asshole with the whistle. Oh my God. Nobody's going to want to swim in this fucking pool because I'm going to be whistling at people all day. Hey, asshole. Get out the fucking pool. No, stop hitting that kid. No, get out. Honestly, look kind of cool doing it. Lifeguard qualifying test. Oh, you got to take a test? Is it a written test? Or is it like a performance? I don't know which would be better for me. Probably not the written test. What is the technical? I got no clue. I got no fucking clue. Again, that shouldn't be, you know what it is? That shouldn't be the measure of if you're a lifeguard or not. Because like I said, anybody who can ace a fucking written test, it probably looks good on paper, like, oh, he knows exactly what to do. Shits his pants if anything happens. Some kid has a seizure in the pool. Doesn't matter what score you got. Doesn't matter, oh yeah, I studied all night and I took a couple of supplements to make sure that my concentration's on point. Yeah, kid's dying. I see the turds. The turds are floating to the surface. The kid is fucking having a seizure. What are you going to do about it? Doesn't not matter what you put on a test. It matters if you have balls and common sense and if you can at least mildly swim. Because if you freeze in the situation and somebody dies, and you're just like, oh yeah, it was a good job. I got 16 and out. Now you have to deal with somebody's death on your hands for the rest of your fucking life. Because you were too much of a... Bill de Blasio fucking guy, I'm not even... I shouldn't say names here. But if, our lovely fucking mayor was a lifeguard, your kids would be dead. Doesn't matter if he can swim. Doesn't matter if whatever. Kids will be dead, unfortunately. Let me see. Let's click this test. Let's click the test. Lifeguard test. I can see me being a lifeguard. I like that. City beaches, but the pools. I want the pools. Even though people piss in the beach too. But jellyfish piss in the beach. Bring a bathing suit, a towel. That's one of the qualifiers. Free program. Certifications. Municipal lifeguard training program. Like I said, I got it flagged. This is, to me, it's a backup in case the Obama thing falls apart. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and just hit the sub there, because we need to start making moves in terms of my career. As excuse me, as this guy's I need to okay, so this will be our first tweet, because I need to demonstrate. Oh God, see, he's already talking. This guy, he's talking about fucking. Oh my God, he just do you ever sit down with non-celebrities? Do you ever sit down with non-celebrities? Is everything like, now I'm in an exclusive club, now I can talk to Mr. Born in the USA and fucking Shaquille O'Neal's and Chucky Barkley's, who, I actually have a thing about the Chucky Barkley thing that went, viral. I got my 2 cents about that. I don't really know if I want to start going off on that now, because we're already an hour into it. I've already just been on an hour-long tangent. So maybe it would just be in theme. But the point I was trying to make is, like he's just always sitting down. Like, do you ever sit down with a fucking normal human being? This is the worst thing that happened from this guy's administration. Is that it's like now, I remember when fucking, when his prodigal fucking child, his 90-year-old Benjamin Button fucking prodigal child, which is another great phrase. I'm learning very quickly here to be poetic on the spot. His prodigal fucking child, who is now in office because of him largely, because of him mostly, because nobody, like we said, when he was running on his own, before he was Vice Obama, nobody fucking voted for him. Nobody. Twice. He ran fucking 40 years ago. Nobody voted for him because he made shit up. He stole people's speeches. People were like, what are you doing? And then he ran fucking 20 years after that. And they're like, yeah, no, thank you. Then this guy said, okay, we'll put him on because he's going to make everybody feel safer about voting for a black guy, which is true. It's true. That's like, it's sad, but it's fucking like, that's the game that they had to fucking play. But they had to choose this clown who was old then, is now fucking supremely old. And when he was, the reason I'm making this whole connection is when this guy was running, they're like, well, we need to do the Obama thing, right? So they had commercials of fucking teenage kids going, and then I remember I saw him on stage, and he came up and shook my hand, and now it's becoming like they're all turning into fucking celebrities and rock stars and TED talkers. And it's not, hey, what's he gonna do? What's his view on this? How are we gonna get rid of this bullshit fucking policy? How are we gonna create a system that, I don't know, gets money fucking directly to people and cuts out all these fucking scam artists who are also known as fucking banks and shit? They're the people that we say like run our shit, who are fucking total scam artists. How do we get them out the picture? None of that shit. No, it's all, I met this guy who's a celebrity, and because presidents are supposed to be celebrities. Bullshit. That's why we have fucking reality show clowns getting in there for 4 years. Am I saying it's his fault? No. But I'm saying it's a symptom of this whole kind of shit. Sitting down, like, can you ever sit down with somebody who works in a fucking diner? Sit down with somebody who's unemployed and on disability because they snapped their fucking leg working on a construction site. Sit down with a nurse who's worked fucking 3 shifts during COVID, watching people fucking die over and over again, and then still, on top of all that shit, look at the bills and say, oh shit, how am I gonna do that? But no, let's keep talking to fucking celebrities all the time. Everything is fucking celebrity. Says the guy, you know what? Guilty as everybody else. Says the first people I follow were fucking celebrities. So I'm as guilty as and then this shows you that it's a cultural thing. The first people I followed on this shit should have been the people that I'm talking about now. And that's, what we'll do? We'll create a 4th category. Maybe, what is next time around? Because, like I said, we're already running an hour into this shit. Next time around, we're going to do normal-ass people. I'm going to write that down right here. Normal-ass people. Because that's the people that we really want. And we should be using the famous people. So now we're going to develop a bit of a strategy here. We haven't followed so that we can start pitching ourselves as his political consultant. Now let's see in the comments. I'm going to hate saying this. This, and they're talking about more. It's more about this. Oh my God, everything is just a sickness. No. Oh, this is. Where's the people who are telling him like it is? Nobody. Look, Republicans are a huge danger to all Americans. Yeah, because the Democrats are fucking peachy, aren't they? Democrats are saving us. It'll take you 5 months to get you the fucking money that I ran on and got elected because I told you I was going to get you because, there was some guy and he's a parliamentary guy and we can't do it now because we don't have the votes. But we're still better. And telling people they have to follow Fauci, yeah, because, again, is there anybody sticking it to him? You know what? I tell you what. You know what the sweet spot is? Okay, look at that. You see, it's Obama and John Legend. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. It's like I can't. I really can't. We're gonna go to the sweet spot. Okay, we're gonna go into the equivalent of the dark web for Twitter because you know what? That's where you get the total fucking nut jobs, which will be entertaining, and the people who actually might say something that resembles truth but gets blacked out because it's flagged as offensive and disturbing the peace. So, and that's called the see more tweets. But we gotta. There's probably a bazillion tweets on this. We gotta go all the way the fuck down, all the way the fuck down. We're not gonna get there. You know what I'm talking about? When you go all the way to the bottom, it says show more tweets, and usually that's where the good stuff is. It's like you see somebody put out something that's a total heap of horseshit, and then there's 5 people fucking just like encouraging them, like that's all great, and it says show more replies, and you're like, that's where it's going to be the people who are going to say what everybody's really thinking. But I guess when you have a fucking bazillion tweets, nobody's telling them like it is. I don't have to even read a tweet by Barack Obama to know I will like it, but obviously I do read it. People who can't think for themselves. Can't think for themselves. Unbelievable. Oh, there's too much shit here. Too much shit. Not talk about Afghanistan. That's a whole separate. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I fucking see it. And just fucking. It's you know what it is. Everybody's just saying shit and then not. It's all about what you say. I can clown the reality guy for 4 fucking years was saying we got to get out of Afghanistan. Meanwhile, was then fucking sending off bombs here and there to scare the shit out of people, saying we're hot, we're mighty, and all. Did nothing to actually fucking correct the fact that there's bazillions of fucking dollars that could be going towards actual fucking people that are going into this other shit. Again, separate topic of discussion, but because this guy was crying wolf. But when this guy was saying that they were going to get out of Afghanistan and then obviously ended up not doing it anyway, but, because that's the name of the game. You say it, but then you don't actually fucking leave. When he was saying it, everyone's like, it's going to be dangerous. It's going to be dangerous. You can't leave. And now this guy's fucking saying to people, absolutely, yes. No consistency. No fucking consistency. That's what drives me nuts. You stand for something, you don't stand for something. Anyway, so what did I do? I followed him, and then I had to follow somebody. See, but you know what the funny thing is? Look at this, right? You type in Obama, and then look, they know. Look who's second. His name's not Obama. There's nothing about Obama there. There's other Obama, but they know. He's Obama Jr., even though he's fucking nothing like... Oh, look at this guy. Holy shit. Look at this. There he is. Guys knows nothing about fucking planes, trains, and automobiles, and was made the guy. I blows my mind. The last guy had one of the top neurosurgeons in the fucking world. He was a guy. You ever seen that movie? What was it called? With the Ben Affleck's and not Ben Affleck, the other guy, thing, and the conjoined twins. It was whatever movie, but he was in that movie as the doctor because it was known, and he wrote they had a movie about him because he's known as like a fucking top quality doctor, even though he's a fucking loony when it comes to other shit. Anything resembling politics, he's a fucking lunatic. Do they make him fucking what is it called? The Surgeon General? Do they make him Surgeon General? No. Yeah, you're in charge of housing. Why? favoritism. And that fucking trend continued here because now we got fucking this guy who supposedly is a transportation guy. Has he ever taken public transportation? Do they have public transportation in Indiana? I'm not even being an asshole. Anyway, follow Sleepy Joe. There we go. I guess we got to follow Vice Sleepy Joe. I'm not following we're not going too far down this. It's like, well, get prepared to read the most plain oatmeal fucking statements of all time. It's again more about it's every single okay, here's one. Let me be clear. Every American has a right to clean drinking water. The American Jobs Plan will finally make that reality by replacing 100% of America's lead pipes and service lines. Okay, when's it gonna fucking happen? Are you gonna take fucking 35,000 years for that shit too? Because this is the game. This is exactly the fucking game. You say this shit out loud. You say it, and then you go, Republicans. And maybe, you know what? Maybe they're fucking right. But at a certain point, then, you got to be like, then get the fuck out the way. Get the fuck out the way. But they don't want that because they don't really want it to happen. And you got these fucking, the 2 or 3 Democrats who are trying to be Republicans who, in fairness, you got to represent where you're from. So if the people out there are more, but at the end of the day, you know what it is? The people are for people. And I think more people are fucking realizing that. All these things used to be like, well, this is this versus this issue. It's like, no, it's just a fucking people issue. Like people, whatever the situation is, people need fucking healthcare. And it doesn't matter what side of whatever. And now the COVID, and look, there's some people who were like, for years were going, yeah, you can't because of the, and now they're saying, yeah, you know what, you actually do. Better late than never. Come around to it, Better late than never. Look, are there problems running a giant fucking like this? We're trusting a giant fucking bureaucracy that can't fucking run anything semi-smoothly, trusting them with their healthcare. Is that? But yeah, it probably is. We still fucking need healthcare. So how we, you know what I mean? But I don't know. This is why it's all such a fucking mess. Such a mess. I'm not even gonna like this because I'll believe it when I see it. And then see more Republican bashing. Just everything is Republicans. Who's in charge? Who's in charge? You're the greatest American since Jesus Christ. This guy's got to be joking, is he? Cheese his life. He's from England. I don't know what's happened there. Clean drinking water is not a right. It is something we should all drive and work for. It is not a God-given right. I don't know. What does that mean? We have to fight? We have to fight for everything. See, that's the kind of attitude where it's like, it's not guaranteed. And I get it. And I get we take shit for granted. We shouldn't take fucking clean drinking water for granted. But see, that's the kind of shit where it's like people spin that and they go, well, it's not guaranteed, so be thankful for what you have. It's like, no, it's the fucking bare minimum of like a semi-advanced society. If we were living in, and I'm not to say whatever, but if we were living in fucking, Cameroon, and God bless Cameroon, I'm not saying we're better than Cameroon or whatever. I want everybody to have clean drinking water. But see, some country in Africa, they're still working on it because they don't have the infrastructure and they're getting there. So their milestones are lower. But you're you're able to fucking buy these airplanes for fucking hundreds of millions of dollars to go, that they don't even fucking use to carry these ridiculous fucking bombs that we're going to drop on people that we have no idea what the situation is. We have no idea how to win, whatever the fuck that means. There's all that money in the world for that. But now you're going to tell the same system is going to have this approach of like, clean water. Don't take it for granted. I'm just depressed. It always happens when I get on this site. I'm just depressed. You won the election fair. Who's saying anything about the fucking election? Imagine being such a piece of garbage that all you can do is respond with hate when the leader of our country wants to provide all its citizens, including them, with clean water. I'll believe it when I see it. But we need more than water, a competent president to start. Imagine being the type of person that calls a stranger on the internet a piece of human garbage. What happened to love trumps hate? This is such a sewage. This is, I thought I was going to come in here and be like, oh, I fucking... This guy's a Bitcoin guy, too. His whole thing doesn't make sense. Punani Slayer. Is he a joke, then? Blue Wave. How are you fucking... That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense to me. That's something, again, somebody doesn't know what... how are you Bitcoin and Blue Wave? Fuck the system. I love the system. Stop printing money. Print money. Oh, this is this is too big. This is why this is the issue. See, again, I am guilty of all the shit that I'm saying. Because I should be going local. I should be looking for small things and small people. Right? I should be looking for the diner people. Like I said, we'll do that next week. Next week will be Twitter normal ass people. I'm trying to get into fights here, but I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna fight. Look, I'm not gonna fight with somebody on that kind of thing. Okay? Now my whole thing is about New York 311. The whole thing is my whole timeline now. Oh no, because that's you're so stupid. You're so stupid, Des. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable how stupid you are. See, look, what did I say? Thanks to some helpful bystanders, our District 30 Station House security team was alerted and quickly on the scene after a knife-point robbery. The victim's property was promptly returned, and the repeat offender was taken into custody while in possession of dozens of razor blades. Thanks to fucking... Thanks to our... No other job does that. They should have a page for people who work in bagel stores. Today somebody wanted strawberry cream cheese and there wasn't any cream cheese left. But don't worry, our team was on it. We went to the back fridge and we saw that there was more strawberry cream cheese. And we used our blades and we scooped it out, we put it on a bagel, and everybody was satisfied. Thanks to our hard-working people. I'm gonna start that. Bagel workers, the Twitter page. Thank you, bagel. I'm going to put a fucking giant flag, American flag in black and white, and in the middle is going to be a bunch of bagels. The bagel line. Because without bagel workers, people wouldn't fucking, the people's breakfast would be ruined, and then they'd be coming in a bad mood, and then instead of holding back and biting their tongue, in the office when they're supposed to, bite their tongue, they're too cranky because they didn't have breakfast, and then they fucking strangle somebody. Okay, now you have workplace violence. Now you have deaths. Now you have, the families destroyed because the bagel workers weren't there to fix the day of one person, but really of society, at least in New York. Bagel Workers United next week on Twitter. I'm going to write that down. Normal ass people, and we're starting... There's bagel workers appreciation, and we'll you know what we'll do? We'll lobby the city. We'll lobby the city to get certified as an essential business. I'm sure are they essential already? I don't know, but we'll have bagel and pizza people. Same thing for dinners. The truth is though, breakfast, most important meal of the day. Pizza, fucking up somebody's pizza can ruin their shit. Some guy who's abusive, who's going to be abusive anyway, so I'm not making excuses, I guess, right? But if some guy's abusive and his pizza's fucked up, then he's more likely going to beat the shit out of his loved ones. And if it's not, then it's more of a ticking time bomb. Maybe put some more time before he does it, because at least he's satisfied because his pizza's fine. Not saying that this is who we should model society for. I'm just coming up with possible scenarios. But bagel people, and again, if you're going to beat the shit out of somebody, maybe we shouldn't be, celebrating society or accomplishments around that. But we already are. Mr. Razorblades over here was gonna fucking take everybody out. Let's not look at any point into why he was doing it. Is he fucking insane? Is he not getting the fucking services he needs because he's mentally ill? Was he mentally ill before this? Was he mentally not ill before this whole shit and then lost his fucking mind because, I don't know, society's fucking collapsing? Is he fucking broke? Not to make excuses for the guy. Again, like, now I'm not making excuses the same way that I'm not making excuses for the pizza guy, for Mr. Pizzas, who's going to batter his family because of pepperoni. It's not because of pepperoni. But, you know, it's how you look at things. My long-winded way, as always long-winded and whatever, of saying, you know, we'll do the bagel workers thing next week, maybe. How are we doing? 122. We didn't fucking follow anybody. I didn't write anything in. Why am I getting? See, look at this. Why am I? But who's? I didn't follow anybody here. Oh, because I get what they're doing. They see. I'm just confused though. How does this work? And then they put the funny shit there before. And then look at all this promoted stuff. This is a crazy site. Drinking water. Okay, I need to put one comment. We need to put one comment because right now we're still just hanging back in the background. We also need to get followers. But how do you get followers? That's the whole point. See, I got 17 following. I got 0. There's nobody likes me. I guess we'll follow New Jersey now. Fuck it. Let's follow New Jersey. 18. But now I need to put a comment. I need to put at least one comment on. So I need to break the seal. See, all this funny I don't want funny tweets. Who cares? They all look at this. All I'm seeing is 3 things: Black Lives Matter, COVID, and funny tweets and viral tweets. I didn't ask for any of this. Today you're taking a stand. Yeah, okay, sure. Why don't we give this guy a comment? Today I'm taking a stand against the Astoria and Gowanus peaker power plants. Burning fracked gas will harm kids with asthma, hit frontline communities hardest, and do nothing to get us off of fossil fuels. We must confront the climate crisis. I don't know anything about this, so I actually can't comment. I would like to say, you're an asshole, you don't know what you talk about. I don't fucking know. I have no clue. I'm out of my element. It would be nicer if you took a stand for affordable energy for New Yorkers instead. Mr. Dr. Kombucha. We must confront the leadership crisis. Resign. New York shootings continue to skyrocket. I don't know. What does that have to do with what he just said? None of those things have to do with what he just said. This guy's saying the same thing because it's the office, so it's like I'm getting 2 tweets for the price of 1 now. Maybe it was a mistake to follow both of them. I got no insight. What's something that I should? What was I just bitching about before? Immigrant stuff. Let's go back to the. Hold on a second. We need to break the seal here. Like I said. Oh. You know who we have to fucking follow? Our fucking favorite. Our fucking favorite. This fucking dipshit. Look at New York Tough. Where is? Oh, father, fisherman, motorcycle enthusiast, fucking scumbag asshole. Who the people love. People fucking love him. That's why he's still in power, because they said, yeah, you know what? Is it a thing? Do we care that he fucking killed off however many thousands of old people to make himself look good and then wrote a fucking book about it? And then had his staff, government paid, fucking taxpayer paid, you know, employees help him write his stupid fucking vanity project fucking book? Do we care? No. Why does nobody care? Because he's not the other guy, and he talks like he's got things in charge, and he shows his graphs every day. Whoa. Wow. How fucking stupid everybody is, huh? How fucking stupid. What's this clown got to say? Maybe I see more. This he just sticks to this because he thinks, okay, museum and zoo capacity. Oh, maybe here's what we'll do. Museum and zoo capacity will be raised to 50%. Movie theater capacity will be raised to 33%. Okay, you should be in a zoo. You should be in the zoo. Reply. Desi's first tweet. I like it. Looks good. You should be in the zoo. So we could all pay tickets to go see. There's the gorillas exhibit, there's the lizards, the birds, and then there's the fucking Cuomo. Okay. All right. What else? What else? What else? We should. That was fun. I gotta say, like just breaking that seal. I've spent an hour and 20 minutes just talking out of my ass. Now we finally got to the thing that's actually fucking delightful. And see, that's kind of one thing, like, people want to go after me and say, like, well, he's just don't care. Don't care. It's in and out of my head already. Like, relax. I just said he should be in a zoo. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Look at that waterfall. Holy shit. That's beautiful. God damn. What is it? How is he taking credit for this? He's gonna look at how beautiful nature is. That's my responsibility. No, it's not. It's nice too. Some picture of that. That's a nice waterfall. Landmarks are lit up tonight to mark National Donate Life Blue and Green Day. What does that mean? Green Day, like the band? National Donate Life Day. There are thousands of New Yorkers in need of a life-saving transplant. So this is the shit that if you get in a car accident and you're on the fence, they fucking take, they fucking can't save you. I'm being an asshole. So you should probably donate your organs. The truth is, if I'm going to be a vegetable, take my fucking organs. I don't want this guy in any way involved in the decision. But people who are somewhat, somebody who's responsible and knows. I should appoint somebody as like the point person so that if I ever, God forbid, knock on wood, just go straight through my fucking windshield and then slam my head against like a stop sign, sever my fucking arteries and snap my neck, and then I make it, but I'm kind of and it's like I gotta breathe through a straw and shit. Like, I'm gonna have somebody who knows me who would have been like, yeah, he wouldn't have wanted that. Well, that guy's dying of fucking kidney things. He needs new kidneys. Give him the kidneys. But if it's the opposite, if it's like I hit my head, but because my head's fucking massive, ricochet off that'd be like totally fine. And they want to come in and be like, yeah, no, you're not fine. You're not fine. Here, we're coming for your organs. It's like, okay, time out though. Judgment. I need somebody I don't trust anybody's judgment on the planet. I need to find somebody. I don't even trust this one over here. I don't trust her judgment at all. At all. So, I would like to say maybe use this stream as if you want to be the guy who guy or gal who signs off on, my organ choices in the event of a horrible catastrophe. But even then too, because now I never want to say, look, nobody gives a shit about Desi's existence, right? But say Desi, puts one of these things I say to the wrong person, you should be in a zoo, and then they get all fucking upset. And then now it goes viral, and now everybody's watching, and then now the FBI is like, oh, we gotta take this guy out there. Not to say that I'm a prime target. They don't give a fuck about me. I'm insignificant, and they're already fucking monitoring me on this shit. I'm basically talking to them right now because nobody's fucking watching this shit. But yeah, I need to have somebody who knows what they're doing. That's a beautiful fucking waterfall. I almost want to like the picture because of look how nice that is. And they want to say, oh, Desi, you're just this, you're just negative, Look how beautiful that is. It's fucking gorgeous. Look, see, okay, there we go. Beautiful. So fortunate we live in the most beautiful state in the world. Beautiful state in the world. I was with you until that stupid fucking comment. And look at this. Holy shit. Oh, Mark, what is going on? See, can I want to like the first person that says beautiful waterfall and nothing else. Cuomo cover up the truth, but I'm not. But I'm not. I'm not going to do that on this Governor's transfer. Yeah, see, okay. Can there be one person who just says, okay, here's what I'm going to do. But then see, but I get it, because then if I type something, I wouldn't just say, okay, beautiful, there you go. Beautiful, thank you. That's it. Maria Elena Cabrera, you're the MVP. No, not see, that's the wrong approach. It's beautiful. Governor Cuomo. Cuomo had nothing to do with it. He's out of the picture. You're not giving him fucking credit for anything. My reply would be, you killed a bunch of old people, but it's a beautiful war. Okay, so we're gonna fucking reply that. You killed. Let me see. Keep it. We'll say. What do we say? No, we got capitalized. So beautiful waterfall. You killed a bunch of old people to look good, but beautiful waterfall. Saying red. Okay. Still saying red. Beautiful waterfall. You killed a bunch of old people to look good, but beautiful waterfall. See, I'm an asshole. I should be more like, who's the MVP we said? Okay, Maria Elena Cabrera. And look at that. In love with animals and technology. Maybe not so much the technology part. Please adopt, don't shop. Positivity. Follow. Average ass people. Follow. Thank you for being positive. Meanwhile, gay people still can't donate life-saving plasma. Is this fucking true? Is this fucking true? Let's go to, let's save this to the bookmarks. We have more homework to do. Thinking of you, Governor Cuomo. You fucking moron. I'm leaving this page now. Beautiful. Okay, there you go. Beautiful, like, beautiful. Andrew had nothing to do with it. Andrew had nothing to do with it. Looks good. I'm now I am existing in the cyberspace, and it makes me excited. All right, let's do. I said 5, right? So I just did 2. Let's go to Let's see what Rosie's got to say, because she was the first follow. A pin, a retweet, thing, interview thing about she's boxing literary career. Oh, thing. It's guy thing from Jamal Herring. The Herring Wonder. I don't know what's going on here. What else we got, Rosie? Politically sensitive comment. Vaccine stuff. Come on, Rosie. Okay, that's the boxing thing from. You know what it is? Rosie, we'll follow next time there's boxing going on, because that's when she tweets a lot. Marissa Tomei, more vaccine stuff. Vaccine. Oh, come on, Marissa Tomei. Joe Biden. Is everybody just doing vaccine stuff and stuff? Okay. This is you're not going to be able to hear this, right? You're not going to be able to hear, but you can read along, with the thing. Let me see. Wow. Fucking disrespectful. Yeah, bullshit. Wow. They're so full of shit. That's fucking hilarious. That's really funny. And not in a way, I'm not laughing at, I'm not laughing saying, haha, you got a small fucking weight room. Or if you want to call that a weight room. But that it just goes to, you know what the thing is too? I always say, I mean, with the college thing, it's different because they don't get paid and stuff, right? But I was always saying, look, the things you want to talk about, like the NBA, WNBA, at the end of the day, you know, I do see the argument of like, look, you know, more people watch the NBA. The more people watch the NBA than any league, right? And so it's a higher thing than the WNBA. Not saying that means you deserve whatever, but like at the end of the day, it is what it is, you know. But when it comes to shit like fucking tennis, and especially fucking soccer. Okay, they want to say, oh, but the women, the men's, American men's soccer. If this was fucking Brazil or some shit, if this was whatever, and then again, we can have the same kind of discussion as the NBA, WNBA thing. Be like, yeah, it sucks, but, you know, one is the clear draw. The American women's soccer team is the best fucking soccer team on the planet. Or at least always top 3, whatever. Always contending to win it all. The fucking men's soccer team is a load of shit. I don't even fucking root for the American soccer team. The only way I root for the American soccer team, ever, is if I start, you know, and now they're getting better with it. We're starting to see, what's his name? The guy from fucking Chelsea, Pusic. I want to see the Itches and the Auskis and the Ezes, Dominguez, Rosales. I want to see like a New York. What New York? They should have a New York national soccer team. They absolutely fucking should, and that's who I would fucking root for. Even though we'd still be fucking shit, but it's based on thing. I am not rooting for fucking guys named Chance and Taylor and fucking and you know Landon Donovan. Fuck off. I'm sure he's a fucking nice guy. I'm sure he's a great fucking guy. But you went to school out somewhere in Missouri, and now you're competing with guys with one fucking name who can run laps around you, and you lose, and I'm supposed to be upset? Yeah, of course, because you suck in the relative scheme of things. Not saying specifically Landon Donovan. I'm just saying the whole U.S. men's soccer team relative to the women, and they want to go out and say, oh, the women don't deserve. The women are the actual women wear the pants in American soccer. And I'm not just saying this to sound like I'm, Desi the feminist, blah, 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 blah. Because like I said, each thing is what it is. If there was a women's football, professional fucking football league, and like we deserve the same play as the NFL, yeah, no, probably not. Unless you can fucking have the viewership through the fucking roof. But when it comes to soccer and shit, not even a contest. Especially because that shit's national. That's not even corporate, whatever. It's national. They should be fucking paid more than the guys for actually, you know, relatively being fucking good at their sport. America doesn't give a shit about soccer either. Nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares. How do we descend into that? Courtesy of Marissa Tomei. Jesus Christ. More political. Everybody's political. Come on, Marissa. I was on here being like, okay, look, there you go. See, is this my cousin Vinny? There you go. Mood. Like. Great fucking film. One of the greatest films of all time. Okay, what else do we got? I need to put more. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Wait. Everyone 16 older is in America is eligible for the shot today. Go and get them. Go and get them, folks. Everyone 16 and older. We can say, let's be snarky. You can say, everyone. I gotta put the capitals on here. Everyone. I'm not. Let's fucking leave it. Everyone, 80 and older is now eligible to be president. Apparently. Apparently. That's not, I could probably do better than that. He's not even 80 yet. So that's a bad tweet. See, I'm gonna go delete. How do we rephrase that without spending too much time on this. Everyone 16 and older in America is eligible for the shot today. Go get them, folks. I don't know. I think we might just have to take the L on this one. Let's go. Let's maybe just hit him with the GIF. When words fail, we will go for the GIF. You know who I want to do? I'll tell you. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the Six Flags guy. Where's the Six Flags guy? There you go. Which one? We'll do this guy. Yeah. This kind of when words fail, when I didn't land what I wanted to say. So I use a picture is worth 1,000 words. A GIF is worth 10,000 words. Reply. There you go. And there we go. See, and now we get the balance. It's 16 and older, and then he's the old guy. Does it make sense? Probably not. Who gives a shit? Next thing. That's the president of the United States that I just tweeted that to. Nobody's gonna see it. Nobody's gonna care. I'm gonna have a fucking inbox. Nobody's gonna see it. I'm gonna get washed out in the billions of tweets by people going, "You're doing such a great job. You're so much better than the other guy." Okay. She just said the same thing. As of today, everyone 16 and older is eligible to receive the vaccine. The president and I urge you to get vaccinated. It will protect you, your loved ones, and your community. If I say vaccinated one more fucking time. Kwanzaa cherry trees. Kwanzaa? Is that like is that like an adjective to describe Kwanzaa? Does it have anything to do with Kwanzaa? See, I liked one thing with trees and I liked one thing with the waterfall, and now they think that I'm a fucking gardener. Tottenham going out with 0 Premier Leagues. Why? Oh, Dwight, did they officially lose? What's the story with Tottenham? Oh, so speaking of which, West Ham's, forgive me. West Ham's, gotta follow it. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? We didn't go down. We gotta do the boxing. Danny Jacobs. Does he not have a Twitter? Danny, where you at? Wow. People must have been... Oh, there he is. No, he's right there. Follow. Andre Ward, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Now let's see. Austin Trout. These guys, I'll probably follow all these guys eventually. It's just that right now, if I do follow everybody, then it's gonna be like the whole shit's gonna be fucking boxing stuff, and then they're gonna, you gotta do it piece by piece, everything. I got the important one with Danny Jacobs. I gotta do Mike Tyson. Excuse me. Jesus Christ. Mike Tyson. Follow. What else did I say? Oh, Floyd Mayweather. But does he even tweet? He doesn't tweet. Floyd Mayweather. He says like 2 things. He probably tweets like he fights like once a year. You see, bullshit. Who cares? Why would you tweet that? Drops $80,000 on the bags. Why would you retweet that? I don't know. Don't click it. Now it's gonna say, oh, he clicked it. This is content he likes. Who gives a fuck about your back? Why would you say? Let's go one. How happy birthday give my dad? It's good that he's on good terms because they were not on good terms for a while. We're not on good terms. Should I say? But I don't want to waste my fucking time. And the truth is, I was Floyd Mayweather. You respect. The money shit is whatever, right? But then, a guy who was able to make all that money from, he has a quote-unquote boring style. If you liked boxing at all and appreciate the fucking sweet science, it's beautiful. But, if you're looking to get every single time that, like a fucking caveman, to have everybody's fucking head explode, well, then go watch UFC, okay? Because apparently in UFC, you get fucking kneed in the fucking head It could be out. I just watched this guy, the replay of this guy who got fucking clowned by the YouTube guy on Saturday. And whatever it was, I almost don't even want to talk about it to give it more exposure because it was such a fucking joke, right? But a guy, I'm like, who is this guy? The guy who got knocked out. Like, he's actually a fighter. So I went and watched the fight. He got a fucking knee in the fucking face within 3 seconds of this fight. He's literally lying like this. Like, could have fucking died. And because this fucking sport is made for Mountain Dew and fucking protein powder drinking fucking meatheads who are just like, this guy was able to fucking land 2 more shots when forget a consciousness. He didn't have consciousness. He also didn't have life at that moment. And was still able to have 2 fucking shots landed on him while he was on the ground like this. That's the fucking sport we're talking about here. That's what everybody wants. This is why, you look at the Cuomo. Why is Cuomo still in charge? Because people like that are running fucking society now. We're catering to these fucking lunatics. Because boxing wasn't enough. People fucking die in a boxing ring. And what's the criticism? Oh, it's not enough. It's not enough. Yeah, I want to have people like totally fucking mutilated. And then instead of in boxing, at the end of the fight, you go up and you say, hey, I was talking shit in the way up and all that kind of shit, but I just went 12 rounds with this guy. I landed everything I could fucking land, and he fucking stood there, and I respect the shit out of him. That's what we get after a boxing match. But no, what do we really want? Yeah, he messed with the wrong guy. And next time I'm gonna fucking line his family up and I'm gonna beat the shit out of them too. Fucking roid rage. Don't get me started on the fucking UFC. That's gonna be a top. Des shits on the UFC is gonna be the fucking next week's topic. How about that? And then in a couple weeks we'll do Twitter part 2 and slowly grow our Twitter following here. Try to do it on camera, so that when they come around and say, "Oh, this tweet is whatever," then you can see what I was tweeting when it fucking happened. Bill Maher has strong. I don't give a fuck what Bill Maher has to say. Who gives a fuck about Bill Maher? Reasonable police officer. Let's click on this clickbait because why? Because we're idiots. And then we got to wrap it up soon because Jesus Christ, it's been a long fucking time. Look at this lunatic. Holy shit. Just look in their eyes. These people are fucking... Holy shit. Look at this. Look at this dude. Oh my God. And then look at that. Look, arrested, murdered, arrested, murdered. This is typical clickbait, but really though. But really? Oh my God. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. A reasonable police officer would have knocked Derek Chauvin off of George Floyd's neck. I don't know why I'm even getting fucking involved. Too bad there were the only 4. Too bad. How am I going to phrase this? Let's do this. Some coincidence that the 4. How am I writing this? I don't know. Some coinky dink. Should I write coinky dink? But that's too casual. This is why I hate this site, because you have to be all kind of. What I should do in the future is I should just start actually recording and putting the video response so people can actually see the whole thing instead of me wasting time being a keyboard warrior trying to fit things into a reasonable police officer would have not. Oh yeah. Oh really? Yeah. So what are we saying? Crazy how the only 4 unreasonable officers. How am I saying this? Crazy how the only 4 unreasonable officers were on the team, or on his team. I don't know. I'm fucking bad at this. I'm really fucking bad. I gotta develop. You know what it is? I care too much. Not in general. I'm saying right now I'm caring too much about how it comes. It just go from the fucking gut because it's all bullshit anyway. Okay, yeah, and he just happened to be stuck with the 3. I'm not even. Am I even? I've already wasted too much time. Discard. Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't think I'll ever hear the phrase reasonable police officer again without vomiting in my mouth a little bit. Is this guy fucking playing with me too? Or is he actually like a fucking... If God is love, don't be a jerk. Holy fuck. Oh boy. Why did I click on this? A reasonable police officer would not have killed George Floyd. Sewage. Pure fucking sewage. That's why that's not the way to do it. This is not the way to do it. Stay focused, Desi. I'm not doing COVID. Trending. I shouldn't be trending. All the shit that's trending is the bullshit. The fuck, man? Scottie Pippen's son died. 33. That's fucking horrible. Rest in peace. Too much stuff. Come back to my feed. We should be going to the feed. Refresh. Okay. Viral. I don't want to see viral tweets. I just did this. There has to be more tweets. Maybe I'm not following enough people yet. I'm coming up on 2 fucking hours. I got 7 minutes to type. What did I do? 3 so far? I gotta type in 2 more tweets. I'm boring myself right now. Maybe I gotta follow more people. It's like I can't decide whether I want to go with what they're telling me, because what they're telling me is where I end up on these things. More shit. Blah, 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 blah. Everything New York City in live time 24/7. Follow. NYPD Transit. Why is there NYPD Transit? Follow. NYPD Transit. Well, he's going into the wrong lane, so we apprehended the suspect. He's now being booked and fingerprinted, or he's being torn apart from his family. Thank you for those serving the blue so that they protect our streets. New Jersey Department of Education. I don't like New Jersey that much. I hate New Jersey with one fucking like. Everybody fucking like. FBI. Oh, wow. Okay. Should I like the FBI? Should I click like? Do not report tips here. I should just keep fucking tipping them. I should be like, hey. Paulie Malignaggi, follow. This is not fun. Maybe it's going to get more fun as it goes. I need more local. Okay, so more local shit. Who's running for mayor? Andrew Yangs. Follow. Where's everybody who's running for mayor? I don't even want to get into this either. Because then it's more. Bensonhurst, hey! Fought 86. I know that spot. Fought 86. Who would have thought? Let's see what are they shitting on him for posting Fought 86? Honest question, why are all fought places always called fought and then a number? Yang is a dangerous candidate because he checks notes post fixer. Exactly, right? Yeah. Looks so good, Andrew Yang used to live in New York City. Okay, so this is all fought toe up. That's funny. It's good. I like that. Funny. True. The damn Andrew Yang knows it. For the photo zoomed in on the food, so you can't see Andrew. 100%. 100%. Oh, he did this. He did that. You just ate an egg roll with a fork. I'm done. Fucking relax. Fucking relax. Cool story, bro. Are you 12 mentally? Do I have fucking energy? I don't have the energy. I always thought Desi was full of energy. I'm not full of energy. Oh, people are so fucking I hate this fucking site. I fucking hate this site. I hate this fucking site. Why am I forcing myself to... It's like, it's like forcing yourself to eat. I do skincare, but my skin doesn't care. I don't care. Who cares? I need to follow more shit. Who else am I following? 28 followers now. I want to follow real people. Normal-ass people. But the funny thing is, the normal-ass people on this thing are fucking nut jobs. The ones with no followers are fucking nut jobs. So you end up following all these celebrities and shit. Let's go. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Let's go back to. Hold on a second. Let's go back to the Cuomo shit, because the Cuomo, I think, is our sweet spot. Okay, beginning this. Okay, so go back here and we'll see. I said you should be in a zoo, which I think is a good one. Why? Please don't do this. Wait another 6 months. For what? For what? It's well over a year. Nobody can explain to me how having a curfew on bars and restaurants has accomplished anything having to do with COVID. Thank you very much, Jeremy Bastard. You get a follow. You get a follow. Any news on lowering the eligibility age prize? Our middle schools need to... What? Our middle schoolers need to be vaccinated for the... I don't know the fucking science. No one is forcing anyone who lives in New York State and hates what he's doing to stay here. Most red states are where you want to be since you claim not to be free enough. We are still in a... Oh, shut up. If my family had to get a vaccine or a negative result to attend outdoors graduation, then these people should be made to do the same. Now, I get it's the rules. It's the same rules shit. I have to agree with that on that basis. Am I co-signing the whole thing? No, but that's exactly it. With different rules for different people. That shit's so fucking stupid. Cuomo put the COVID infected in nursing homes via executive order instead of using comfort because of politics. Little leaves New York after treating COVID. So, and then we'll fucking... This guy's got a pig thing going on. But I guess we'll go, for that reason, follow. And we can listen. If they start polluting my shit on my timeline, then they'll unfollow. That's how easy it is. Follow, unfollow. Movie theaters have seats all facing the same direction and not a lot of talking. Museums and zoos have people talking and facing each other. This is a silly and arbitrary decision yet again. That is true, but he says mega weapon. Is this a joke? Is this not a joke? I'm going to hold off on the follow there. Mega weapon. I don't think so. Thank you for leading a common sense approach to opening New York, Governor Cuomo. Blow it out your ass. Resign. Stop following. It's not creative enough, but country first conservative. Fuck out of here. Shut up. Aubrey Huff fan. Shut up. No follow for no like for you, no follow for you, Tracy. Guggenheim. Who's Guggenheim? Oh, the Guggenheim fucking museum. Let's follow them. Let's follow some fucking museums. Because Desi, you know what? Desi does not come off as a cultural guy. I remember going to, what was it, the Whitney? Thinking, I'm like, this is going to be a load of shit. It's going to be people fucking, using their feces to create portraits of, Jesus and, Andy Warhol sitting on a fucking subway platform. And then I went there and I'm like, you know what? There's some interesting. You know what? It's because it's the modern shit. Seriously, if it's just 600 years old, you know what it's going to be. It's going to be some church bullshit. Not to say that that's not nice either. There's some nice pieces there. But most of all, I like the newer, I mean, and then the newer shit can be also where all the most bullshit happens. It's just a diaper nailed to the wall, but it's meant to represent. No, it's not. It's just it's exactly like you said. It's just a fucking diaper nailed to the wall. Congratulations, not even being sarcastic, for getting some dipshit with more money than he knows what to do with to buy it for $4.5 million. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna nail a fucking diaper to the wall. I'm gonna nail, no, the diaper. We'll keep it with the. Maybe no. Has anybody done that before? Or am I originating this idea? I'm gonna nail the diaper to the wall, but we'll make it like kind of Jesus-esque the way I nail it. Maybe we'll do 2 nails. We'll do a nail for one side, nail the other side, and then represents like the hands. And we'll have the nails sticking out, and maybe we'll have inscribed on the diaper, forgive them not, they know not what they do, or they know not their sins, or whatever the actual quote is. And it's just going to be a diaper. And we're going to sell it for an obscene amount of money. I like that. I'm going to write that down. Diaper nailed to the wall, and then we'll sell it to the fucking, the Guggenheim. Diaper on wall, sell for $1 million. Anybody who knows anything like that and wants to get in touch with me so we can make that happen, so that I can eat nicer food every day, So what did I say? The Whitney Museum. Oopsie daisies. Whitney Museum. Here we go. Follow. Brooklyn Museum. Follow. I know this. The funny thing is, I literally spent the 2 hours trashing museums the other week. So it's coming off as hypocritical. You're just gonna have to deal with it, okay? I'm on a different wavelength every week, and like I said, I don't go to museums regularly. This is like a once every 3 years thing. I don't go to movie theaters regularly, but when I do, bar service in New York City, no more need for food or drinks. Mentioning that large indoor arenas go to 25%, while outdoor stadiums are at 20%, makes no sense. They don't know the fucking rules. You're going to get a follow. 20% of outdoor stadiums. Yeah, but that's not the point. The point is that there's no fucking rhyme or reason to shit. And it's a point that hurts, right? But listen, last summer when they fucking killed this guy by kneeling on his neck for 9 minutes, and everyone's like, you know what? Enough of this shit. Just fucking enough of all this shit. And they went out and they fucking protested, as they should. But they're wearing a mask. But look, there's no way. Look, there had to be a spike. I know they're all wearing their masks. There had to be a spike. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But up until that point, if you had a funeral or some shit, and then continuing and after, if you had a funeral, sorry. Like what? Like who's deciding the rules? That's all it is. Because I'm willing to work with people here and see what their thing is. But, and then people go, like, say something, and you're like, oh, you're just at this, and you're just at that, you're just at... See, some people just want a fairness in fucking what are the rules here? Are there any limits to what you can do in a fucking Walmart? Are there any limits to if you work in a fucking Amazon warehouse? No. But if you're a fucking bodega, and if you're this, and if you're that, and if you're a bar, and it's like, oh, make sure the temperature's right, otherwise, blah, blah, and fine, because they're sending people out to collect fines here instead of telling people what the fuck to do and follow these bullshit rules that they have, which they don't even know in the first place what they're doing. Why would we allow a criminal to tell us what to do? It's a bit strong, but you know what? Like, because you listened to Trump like a good dog for 4 years, fuck off. Shut up. He's out of the fucking picture. He's gone. He's nobody. He's been put back in his hole like a little bitch. And then people like you, Churchill, should no worry, yeah. Fucking makes sense now. Churchill. Fuck out of here. How about weddings? Yeah, exactly. How about weddings? It was announced 5,000 people in Endicott can attend open with no restriction. Dick's Sporting Goods, but weddings still restricted. Like, what are the rules? There aren't restrictions. You single-handedly crushed New York and killed thousands of seniors and are a sexual predator. Anyone who votes to your re-election deserves you and the shit show you leave in your wake. I would say yes, but he's got fucking DeSantis 2024. So I'm not going to say yes because you're a fucking dipshit too. Oh my God. I need 2 more tweets and then I can log off. NYC indoor dining. This is about control, not science. True. When are you resigning? Resign, you creep. Is your cage at the Bronx Zoo upstate? Yes. But again, probably another asshole. Free America from career politicians. Let's go to the page. 9 likes. See, that's. See, I bet you. I proudly served in the Trump administration. See, retweeted. See, Trump. Yeah, see, retard, fucking retard. So I like that. I'm gonna unlike that. Oh, you can't find anybody here. Why are the only people who are shitting on this guy fucking Trump lunatics? Why? Okay, again, I'm too long. Can't read it out loud, but great fucking, yeah. I'm gonna heart that just because it's a thing. Okay. They say followed by Barack Obama? Followed by Barack Obama. 322 fans followed by Barack Obama. How many guys does he follow? 593,000. 593,000. So he's got a team there that goes follow. So this is his game. I figured out the fucking game. So clearly, this is good news for us because this means that he has a team because he's sitting there following randos to make them feel good and be like, oh, the president's watching you. He doesn't give a shit about you. Ex-president, excuse me, doesn't give a shit about you. He's busy talking to Charles Barkley and fucking Shaquille O'Neal. You know, I fucking love Shaquille O'Neal. Not you know, whatever. But it's just telling. It's telling that, you know, that's the game that they're playing. They're playing a game of, I'm going to make you feel special, but I don't really give a shit about you. I'm going to follow you, but I don't really fucking care. But then when I have to actually talk to people, I'm not going to talk to you. Nice is cute. And because you're nice and cute, I'm going to hit you with the follow. And it's obviously not him. It's his fucking team. So he has a team then. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to be the guy on his team that says, we're not doing this anymore. Okay, we're actually, instead of hitting the follow, we're going to actually do what you call it? Like a Zoom session or a quick little thing and be like, how you doing? And you know what? The truth is I say that. See, we're wrestling with the Desi emotions here because I keep saying average people, but I'm just going through the average people now and the sewage they put on this fucking site. And it's like, you know what? Maybe fuck the average people too. Maybe fuck everybody. This could just be a lost cause from all angles. Okay, let me comment. I need to comment on this. Okay, reply. Do you ever talk to non-celebrities or is it always like an episode of The View? Do you ever, okay, how about this? Go back. Do you ever talk to non-celebrities? Jesus, everything is like, it's, I need to put the caps because I'm going to look like especially stupid. Do you ever talk to non-celebrities? Jesus Christ. It's like a never-ending episode of The View with you. Reply. That's 4. It's so goofy to see that happen and that be a thing. Okay. Food insecurity and poor nutrition is the main driver of health and financial inequality and must be a top priority for our next mayor. Yes. Follow. Mr. Espinal, I remember you. Follow. Cypress Hills, Dominican lunch. Food insecurity, but see, I just agree. So I agree, but I don't have anything to add. That's the shit thing about this site too. If you agree with it, it's like, yeah, I agree with it. Right? It's only when you have something to add, it's usually some fucking, That's why. Because if you agree with something, you're not gonna fight the point. You're not gonna go blah 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 blah. Things not to do. Okay, here's what let's comment on this shit. Things not to do. Hop turnstile in front of cop. Spit on cop after he allows friend to swipe you in instead of further. Kick a second cop, bite a third cop. Spit. Unthinkable. Thank you, NYPD. Shut up. Shut up. Let's go. Things not to do. Things not to do. I'm gonna get into a fight with a bunch of fucking morons over this. Things not to do. Strangle someone to fucking death. Strangle guy to death. Inch for keep it casual. Strangle guy to death. We'll keep it super casual so they know who they're messing with. Strangle guy to death for selling Lucy's not fire guy. Not fire guy for 5 years after that. Bitch and moan when they do. This is going to invite, I'm almost like, this is going to invite so many fucking morons. Strangle guy to death for selling Lucy's, not fire guy for 5 years after that. Bitch and moan when they do. Should I say, add something about job is dead? When they said, oh, the job is dead, you can't fucking do your job anymore. Strangle guy to death for selling Lucy's, not fire guy 5 years. Get rid of that after that. We gotta keep it fucking brief. We got a certain number of characters. Bitch and moan when they do. Oh, also, say everyone not guilty. Say everyone involved not guilty. Guilty. Job is dead. Job is dead. All right, I'm going to take this bit and I'm going to put this bit. I'm going to go special fucking copy and paste. Okay, so this is my 5 tweets. Things not to do. Strangle guy to death for selling Lucy's. Not fire guy 5. Bitch and moan do. Job is dead. In quotes. Say everyone. Find everyone involved not guilty. Reply. That's going to get some shit. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? That's my 5. Okay, and just to review what we did today, our hard day's work. Okay, we said for Andrew Cuomo, beginning Monday, April 26th, the museum and zoo, I said, you should be in the zoo. I said, you should be in the zoo. Okay, what else do we say? I said, The beautiful fucking waterfall. Do you remember that? We had a nice waterfall. Landmarks across the state are lit up tonight to mark whatever it was, the donation of organs. So the organ donation thing, buildings, whatever. And but look at this waterfall. Even if they didn't light the blue and the green, even if they didn't light it, it's still fucking gorgeous. And then we went down and we liked everybody who commented on the beauty of the waterfall instead of letting, politics, the rest of us let politics get involved. And I tried to, I respected the people. I liked everybody who said beautiful and then didn't say beautiful, thank you, governor, because he fucking did anything. But then I said to myself, beautiful waterfall, you killed a bunch of old people to look good, but beautiful waterfall. And then this guy said, everyone 16 and older is now eligible for the shot today. Go out and get them, folks. Swear like a typical super old guy. And I was going to say everyone eligible, 80 or over is eligible apparently to run for president. That's what I was going to say. It didn't translate well when I was typing it, so I just did the Six Flags guy. And maybe also kind of wishful thinking, because at least, if he was a bit energetic like this guy, maybe we wouldn't be all out left to dry. We went back to, I know I got to maybe change my tone with this guy, with the Obama thing. Because, he has the Shaqs and the Charlesies, and it was like, do you ever talk to non-celebrities? This is what I said. You ever talk to non-celebrities? Jesus Christ, it's like a never-ending episode of The View with you. Because it is. And then look at that. So there you go. So they actually, the funny thing is I didn't actually watch the video. So now I'm thinking that they're actually talking to somebody who's normal. But the idea is like, who's that? Who's that? Just somebody normal? Okay, but that was my critique. Probably not a good look if I'm trying to infiltrate that administration. Okay, I want the job that I want. Maybe not the best way to get involved. And then my last one, I got maybe a bit too serious on this last one, but this is like a fucking load of shit. Like I'm supposed to, yeah, piece of shit, things not to do. So I just reminded the NYPD who they are. Okay, because you got things not to do: hop turnstile, spit on cop, kick a second cop, bite third cop, spit on cop. Did any of these people die? No. Okay, why don't we go back to the guy who got fucking strangled illegally? Fucking, anybody want to talk about things? Look at this. I didn't even see this picture. Arrested. Blah. Strike, blah, blah, blah. So I left some in there. Somebody's going to fucking come back at me and go, you're not American. It is what it is. I don't care. I'm logging off. You want to see? You want fucking proof that I'm logging off? Log out. Done. That's our work for today. This was Desi Shits on Twitter. I'm going to watch this back. This could have been really fucking boring. This is the other guy's fucking account. Look at that. No thank you. Not today. Okay. I'm going to watch that back. That might have been super boring. It's 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 15 minutes. I don't know how I'm going to edit that. Is everything still running? Is this running? We're still running there. That's good. Is this still running? We stream this live. We're fucking live and ready to go. Running. Hey, the truth is, if you had to, I don't know how we're doing this. I don't know if we're going to play the whole thing in full, if we're going to chop it up. Maybe we're only seeing chopped up bits of this. Become a lifeguard. That's something I got to write down too. So I think goals for next week, we got to advance the Obama agenda. The whole thing of saying we're going to become Obama's political consultant. That's goal number 1. Number 2, we need to find more normal-ass people. This is the next Twitter time. Find more normal-ass people. Bagel Makers Appreciation Club. Maybe we'll start a separate page. Dedicated. We'll have the flag. We'll make the black and white thing with the flag with the bagels in the middle. Or we make a bagel-colored United States flag instead of black and white. Bagel and white, and the cream cheese. It's cream cheese in the middle. Or no, you have the black and white flag, and then the 2 stripes in the middle that are black are bagel colored, and then the middle is white and it's fucking cream cheese. And you can tell because it's got sesame seeds or everything bagel on the top. And that's going to be our logo, and it's going to be called Bagel Workers Appreciation Society, the BWAS. That's another goal we got to do. So we got to work on the career front with the Obama thing. We also got to, in terms of just quick money, the diaper art idea. I'm actually really liking that. Get some of these museums on the phone because now they're going to be opening up in capacity again. So we take advantage of it. People want to see a diaper nailed to the wall. Billions of dollars right there. Got to talk to somebody with one name. Some like Portuguese guy. Consuelo. Is that a thing? I don't know. But you know, some guy who like who has never once like considered that his shit stinks in his life, so everybody else realize like, oh, his shit must not stink, and they buy his shit for billions of dollars. Anybody who knows anybody like that, please, we got to get in touch. We can go very far with that. So 1, 2, 3. Am I missing anything? We'll do more boxing things next time. Normal ass people. We said that already. Hey. Oh, of course. That's... What else did I want? The shit that's still on the screen. Lifeguard. Maybe Desi's gonna apply to take the test to become a lifeguard. Possibly. I'll sleep on that one. Because like I said, diving into a giant vat of piss has its drawbacks. But we'll see. I'll sleep on it. I'll wake up. I'll see if the idea is good tomorrow. Then maybe I'll keep doing it. Anyways, this has been a rather fucking dry. Listen, we're just getting used to the Twitter thing. We need to develop our Twitter voice. We need to develop who's on our Twitter timeline. We need to navigate. We need to put the blinders up, because that's what happens with this site is that you go on thing and you end up just getting drawn in, and it's lunatics. So I need to put the fucking blinders up. We need to get better with that. So we're going to try to do this maybe every 2 weeks, every month. Because you need to have, you know, and maybe we'll start recording video things for next time. Or maybe we'll get some GIFs ready of me just going like, you know, because that says, like I said, 10,000 words. I'm not going to waste anybody's time anymore. This has been Desi Shits on Part 3. If you've been watching in any capacity, on any form, at any point from now until the future, even when I'm fucking dead, like we were saying before, going, you know, fucking flying, getting ejected from a car upon impact. I keep saying the car, but, you know, maybe I'll live a long and healthy life. Maybe I die of fucking COVID 2 weeks from now. Knock on wood, hope not. You never fucking know. At any point in my life, at any point in time ever, if you end up watching any portion of this, remember, you're a champion. Now go live a champion's life, my friend. Do widzenia. Adios. See you all later.